I'm gonna do it.
What's up, Alphas? It's your boy Vince McMahon telling you that he has sold the WWE to Endeavor. We're gonna talk about that later, but at first we're gonna talk about WWE, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel. I'm gonna just go by first and tell y'all how I feel. WWE is afraid to leave Roman Reigns because I don't think they confident in another story. I think the Bloodline makes sense. I think they are scared to try because Roman Reigns writes his own thing basically and just goes off his own story and it builds. They are too because if Cody wins, they have to build another story. They still had the Bloodline story, but there ain't nothing to fight off of outside of that. And Roman would have actually left for a few months, according to all the reports. He would have actually left.
Not
So
just Uncle Dave.
I'm afraid that WWE was afraid to leave Roman Reigns, especially after they just did a sale. So that is my conclusion on that. How we feeling about the main event? We're gonna start out with my co-host. Of course, I need to put him up here. T Ramsey, how you feel?
You already know. Your local neighborhood scumbag. Here to give folks their daily dose of dirtbag. Same gimmick, different day. Monday after Mania. I was off of night one. I think I was super optimistic. Not to say that I'm pessimistic going forward now. I feel like the sale may have weighed in on some decisions that were made, but I'm going to be the outlier here. And though you can go back and check the record, I've been a firm proponent of finishing the story. And that is not what happened last night. We did not finish the story. Cody Rhodes did not take the championships from Roman Reigns. Now, in my humble fan booking brain, along with I feel like most of the internet, off the rip, that does not compute. But I think I'm being honest when I'm saying going forward, I'm gonna give this a chance. Roman Reigns has been so good these last 3 years. And from what the little press conference afterwards, I guess we're gonna see how now the sale is going through. Vince McMahon has a mustache. I feel like most of the matches on Mania both nights really good. We didn't have too many, bro. It's so crazy, and he just made $9.3 billion.
Yeah, that mustache is
Yeah,
wild.
that mustache is wild.
That's what happens when you make $9 billion, folks. You get a mustache like that. He can pay off all the paralegals he wants now, allegedly. But I'm I'm a little I was a little let down. I think most of us were, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little intrigued that we didn't get what we thought. So I'm ready to go into Raw after Mania with still being optimistic. We're gonna see how it plays out. But overall, I think WrestleMania, both nights as an event, I give them an 8.5 out of 10.
Next up, we got Hollywood Sensei of the Blur Cartel joining us again for the second week in a row. This time live.
Yeah, man, definitely live. Good to be here on the show. I was in this joint like, yo, he's gonna win it. They about to give Cody the chip, new champion. Because I was like, all right, the whole bloodline's going down. We seen the Usos lose night one, so I'm like, all right, it's time for the bloodline to end. Give Cody the chip, but Roman won, which I'm not surprised, nor am I not mad at, because it's 945 days. Why not get him to the 1,000?
Give him that extra 2 weeks.
Just get him to that 1,000. And then we see what happens from there. Me personally, I felt like if I was booking Mania, Roman would have been defending both titles. Night one, probably against Seth. Night two against Cody. That's But overall, I like night one better.
Yeah.
It just night one from start to finish was great. Night two, after we got past Brock and Omos and then the the women's showcase match, it got better. But you still had the Shane tearing his quad debacle. I mean,
he is his father's son.
that was bad TV. But overall, I'll give
listen.
8 out of 10.
Jordan Brand was crumbled for what they did to him in Jordan 42s. No, bro, why is he wearing Jordans at 55 years old?
It is kind of wild wearing team Jordans, though.
Right.
Wearing team Jordans at the showcase of the Immortals. At the showcase of the Immortals, you couldn't, bruh. Use a millionaire. You ain't get what?
Right.
You can't, bruh.
Jordan Brand will crumble for what they did to Shane O'Mac. Next up, we saving the best for last. He says the RIP WWE. Let's bring him in, put him on the big screen. Monterey.
This nigga.
You like Andrew Tate?
What's up? Your boy Nostradamus Man Ray. I say that because I predicted this months ago, almost years ago. I saw the downfall coming even before the bloodline was securely a thing. I saw it. I knew it. They didn't want to believe me. No, they didn't want to say that Roman Reigns would be the end of the WWE. But no, I knew it. I knew it the whole time. And I told them. It was like, no, because you got to raise the superstars up. But he just kept knocking them down. They kept getting fed to Roman. Feed me more. And it was like, it's too much.
Don't you compare Roman to Ryback.
You're gonna run out of people to feed to Roman. You have to stop it. No, we have one last hope. We have Cody Rhodes. We have the rise to fame. We have the whole shtick, the whole moniker. The storyline is perfect. But WWE said no. Trips, we believe in you. We believe in you, Triple H. No, I believe in Roman. I only know Roman. There is only Roman Reigns. And there is nothing else. And now there is nothing else. Because we come here today to celebrate the end of the WWE as we know it. It has been a nice, honorable, about 40-year run of goodness until it was killed.
I don't know about honorable.
And now
a lot of dirty game. A lot of dirty ball play.
There's no future now. We know not where we go. WWE fans around the world are all lost. What did I watch? What happened? Night 1 was so amazing. It was so on top. We had everything go as supposed to. And then night 2, we had debacle after debacle after debacle to where it just ended with the fans stunned.
I don't know about debacle after debacle.
We had Bianca Belair retaining. Why is she retaining?
Damn.
We had Asuka going 0-5. We had the women's showcase debacle. We had Shane O'Mac. All right, let's go Shane O'Mac. Oh, the calf. Oh, my quad. We had Snoop having to say that, and then finally, like, because they can't possibly mess up Cody Rhodes. They see the momentum going with Cody. They see everything riding with him. And then they saw the interference that shocked the world.
I don't think they've killed Cody Rhodes, though.
So it's fine. Because now, no matter what they do with Cody, even if they give him another shot at SummerSlam, even if they do it in the future, it will never be as good as this moment could have been right here. So now, it's over. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. Rest in peace, WWE.
He was special.
Thank you all so much, very much. Just had to go ahead and just get that little trollish spiel out the way before I give a nice, unbiased opinion about, WrestleMania. Just had to get that out the way. I had to get me. I told them, and they didn't want to believe.
Let's get the real reason Monte's here out of the way.
Wait.
Monte was right. He was right, folks. They were afraid. In the end, it came down to it. They were afraid to pull the trigger and put the belt on somebody new.
Now we can have a nice unbiased opinion that I've got.
That's what he wanted, and I'll give it because he was right at the end. If that is what it is, I don't think it's dead though. But
listen, y'all heard that spiel from Monte.
Because they can always try to bring it back and stuff, but just I've never liked Roman Reigns being the champion for so long the way they kept doing it. So
listen, if Monte Spill and then me hitting the Vince McMahon, he was special. After it didn't get me a like and subscribe. I don't know what we.
I would say it was good.
I'm saying. If I don't get a like and subscribe off that spill, and then he was special right after, directly after, I timed that perfectly. Come on,
the music with the clip is just so good.
But yeah, that's the only thing about Roman Reigns. Like once he finally became a heel, it was fine. But to me, they threw him in people's faces way too much as a champion before the end, and then
they did.
To me, it's just been too long. Oh yeah, I gotta unite the 4 kingdoms under me. You're right. We have to enter the new age, the new future, to bring us all together under a new reign.
But ultimately, like I said, I gave I think they was afraid to pull the trigger because I was like, even though they could make a great start, but I'm gonna be honest, that heat last night was different.
But it wasn't. But that's the thing. It still wasn't go home heat though.
No, I'm just talking about the
like it was a real feeling, bruh. Yeah. Like if you notice, bruh, like all through all the social media, people were really hurt by that. And like I think that maybe this is just my inner masochist. It's like I sort of enjoyed the hurt there. I was like, yo.
You're a true Roman Reigns fan. Roman Reigns loved giving niggas hurt, dog. Drew people was crying.
Maybe through all these years of the bloodline, this nigga done me like I was one of the Usos. Done conditioned me to be like, oh, it's okay. He still loves this even though he hurts us.
Abusing us like the Usos, bro. He do Jay.
But
bro, fall in line like it's okay.
It was the right result.
See, bro, do we have PTSD? Is this Stockholm syndrome from the bloodline?
We've all already acknowledged the tribal chief.
We have acknowledged the tribal chief. He's the head of the table, bro. He's been in God mode for years.
The God mode is debatable, but
he's been in God
mode. No, ain't no debate, bro. 946 days, dog.
Too long.
946 days has changed.
Too long. Now everybody can act like, and everybody actually just openly saying it's been too long. It's too much.
I don't know. I still think they could set this up for the grand finale.
Acknowledge him. Acknowledge him.
I was gonna say maybe he'll drop the belt if you acknowledge him. Throw the one up and acknowledge him, and maybe we'll finally get a new champ out of it.
One time.
I was gonna say, just put up the one.
Downfall of WWE. I said what I said. I've said it 3 times. He's the downfall of the WWE. They have officially killed off.
I was gonna say technically he didn't say.
That's the worst part. I can go back to all these predictions y'all gave. They didn't even split the belts. They didn't even want to do that.
I never thought they was.
I definitely thought they would. They still need to split the belts. I still stand on that hill. They still need to split the belts. Raw needs a belt other than the United States.
I agree, but I'm like,
it's a 3-hour show. One title isn't enough.
We're gonna have a 3-hour show, and I bet you money Roman Reigns don't even wrestle.
Oh, he's not wrestling, bro.
He is wrestling
exactly.
tonight.
Oh, is he wrestling tonight? Let's go.
Him and Solo versus Cody and the surprise.
Oh, that's fire.
So Roman is wrestling tonight.
Let's go.
Another predictable storyline where they try to get Cody with some sympathy when he should have had the title last night, and we're gonna get a eventual match at SummerSlam. Oh God.
Well, I don't know. WrestleMania Backlash is coming.
Right. Yeah, he got to fight Solo 1-on-1.
He already fought and beat Solo though.
He's gonna do it again.
Look, the chat is acknowledging him.
You cost me my WWE Universal title. We got to fight it out in a no holds barred untitled match against Solo. With
that's lazy booking. I'm not gonna argue with that. That is lazy. That is lazy booking. That's lazy booking.
I think it's for him to have. I think it's probably for Randy Orton to surprise back. Can you remember?
If Randy's back, That'd be fire.
Yes,
Cody
Randall,
Randall back.
I
Hey,
The reason,
back, bro.
the reason that's a story is because the Bloodline, the one that injured him, story.
Yeah, they're the ones that injured.
Matt
Bro,
Riddle's supposed to be
this
back
could
too.
be the opposite of lazy booking if that's the case.
It's
And
not
Matt Riddle's
opposite
supposed to
because
be, and
everybody
Matt Riddle's
can
supposed
see
to be
that
back today
coming.
too. So
No,
Listen,
I,
I know
It's
bro,
the opposite.
but that's the thing. It
It's
just because
lazy if
it's
you can see it.
predictable doesn't mean it's bad, Monte.
I
I
didn't
know who the
say bad.
surprise partner is
I
going to
said
be.
lazy. I never
But
said
we
bad.
don't know who the
Monte,
partner
Monte,
is.
this is
Maybe
the
Matt
story,
Reynolds
though.
back from rehab.
Monte, yes, he
Randy
is. They
Orton
said he's
coming
in
back
LA.
and taking the
Oh,
title from
good.
him is not a
It's
bad
Oh no,
gonna
he
be
ain't supposed to take
it's
the title
CM
now.
Punk.
It's supposed to be just.
CM Punk
Yo, if it was CM Punk, Tony
Okay,
Khan,
that would be wild.
Tony
CM Punk-
Khan would turn all AEW wouldn't air on Wednesday that week. He
No,
would be
like, it's
punching somebody. It would be bad. Yo,
Matter of fact-
the Bucks and
fact-
Kenny would be
matter of
getting
fact,
hit with the
really wanna
papers
know-
old school.
Matter of fact, you really want to know what was spit in the eye of all the WWE fans right now that's trying to cling on to hope? You know what was spit in the eye of them if the Usos won the titles back?
Oh,
That
they
was-
got a tag title match.
That was spit in the eye of
That
them.
would be
I
horrible.
just saw that. That was
Please
spit in the
don't
eye
bring
of all of them.
Goldberg.
Goldberg is a free agent.
Goldberg's a
was
free
spit in the eye
agent.
of all of
He's
them.
coming to
AEW.
Any
AEW,
other
bruh.
trending
He's
hope
gonna,
that they had,
bruh.
that
Goldberg versus Adam Cole coming soon.
Oh God.
It's gonna be the end. It's gonna
Goldberg
be
to ROH.
bruh. Goldberg to ROH is crazy.
Tony Khan did say he can't. RH can't afford.
Ring of Honor Goldberg.
He said,
Listen,
Yeah.
I already know. I know who Cody's surprise partner is going. It's going to be Conor McGregor.
That
You
would
know what I
be fire. That's how you coronate the
I mean, if
UFC
you want my
merger.
honest opinion, the best surprise person for him would probably be Logan Paul.
No, but we
What?
seen Logan versus Roman already. So
I was gonna say we've already seen Logan versus Roman though.
So everything's been predictable up to this point, at least for me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, Logan. If Logan's coming back, because Logan has yet to. He is the Andy. I said this in the group chat. Logan Paul. I think he is the modern day Andy Kaufman.
Look, it's either gonna be Logan Paul or Seth Rollins. It ain't much I expect from them at this point.
But I'm expecting Matt Riddle and Randy Orton to come back to fight.
I mean, Randy Orton coming back fine. It ain't much
What
I expect.
everybody?
Hey,
Roman
Randy
had to
Orton
come
coming back would be fire because he went
So
through
what
crazy.
everybody Roman?
I mean, yeah, but you gonna just throw away Cody
Fight
Rhodes now?
No,
Randy Orton
no,
coming
not
back,
it, not at all. Cody still needs to. But here's the thing: Cody only needs to get the one belt. Cody only needs the black belt. The universal belt wasn't even around when Dusty wouldn't have no inclination towards the universal title one way or another.
I just don't want 100.
And they need to. I think they didn't plan ahead of time to split the belt. And I've been saying since the beginning, you need to split the belts. Raw is a 3-hour show. Having a women's title and the United States title is not enough to fill 3 hours worth of time. That's why Raw feels like such a slog every Monday.
Yep, that part-time champion thing just doesn't cut it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They need to split the titles up because Roman has already showed he's done it for 3 years. He can carry SmackDown easy.
Well,
Roman carries SmackDown
a month and a half. Of course you can carry.
But I'm saying I think they should have planned to split the. I'm saying they should have planned to split the belts up. They didn't.
Yes.
I think that they will now. I think they have to now with the sale, but I don't know how much the sale really weighed in on it because they're saying
I don't know how you split them.
They're saying the sale has no you. I know exactly how you split them. A triple threat match, and the third man eats the pin.
I mean, no, but you still need something storyline wise to make sense to just randomly come up and split.
Well, think, Monte. You said it yourself. He's beaten the best of the best. So any one of those ones has a reason to want to find a way to get into a triple threat match with that's no problem there.
For a triple threat, but you have to have some kind of business reasoning for splitting them. Like you had
the business reason is you've got a 3-hour show that.
I'm talking about like business in writing, not business behind the scene. Like business in writing, like when you had a reason to combine them, you have to have a reason to split them. And then, I
don't think it's hard to. I don't think it's hard to find a. I think they can find a reason.
To go as far as that, if you split that belt, do you also split the tag titles as well?
Yes, you need to split the tag titles as well.
They already did that. They already do that. Yeah, they fight for Uso fighting for each on Monday Raw, and then they'll fight for the other one on SmackDown sometime.
That says WWE Tag Undisputed one.
Yeah, that's just how that match was, but they already fight separately.
Oh, this is like night one.
Yeah,
on Monday, on Raw, they fought the Street Profits for the the WWE titles, and then
so they ain't even bother. Oh God, they ain't even bother writing them out in the way to split them. They just don't give a crap no more.
Well, technically they didn't lose them, so it didn't matter.
I mean, the same difference. Like, so you gotta have some. Like, you did all that fanfare to combine all of them. You gotta do some kind of fanfare to split them that makes sense storyline wise, and then actually split them in whatever tag.
Let's quickly go over these matches and then talk about Endeavor.
Talking about, which is fine. I'm saying you have to make a reason to actually split them.
And yeah, but I'm saying that's not hard though. You got to think you got. But I'm saying
have a way easier way to split them if it wasn't on Roman, because then not only
this man has been on a 3-year decimation spree. It's not going to be
like to go with that fact. Not only do you have to beat Roman once, you got to beat him twice because you got to get both titles from him.
Well, I think once you get the first one off of him, the second one comes way easier. The hard that.
You need to have a period of time without Roman as champion, at least a little bit.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, well, yeah, I'm saying they both have. They obviously he can't hold them both forever. But I'm saying once you get the first, but it's been a good 3 years though.
Yeah, you need to take them off.
Listen, he been carrying, dog.
I was about to say, Brett, it'd be one thing if it'd been 3 horrible years. It's been 3 really good years.
Writing storylines on every other character but the Bloodline. That's why.
No,
this Bloodline story has been
bad. Everything outside of the Bloodline.
Has this not been greatness? This whole Bloodline.
It doesn't say it's going to go down as one.
Listen to me. The Bloodline is fine for the 10 minutes before and the 30 minutes at the end of every show. The Bloodline is fine. The 2 hours in between have been horrible. For 3 years.
Yeah. I don't know if I can agree with that because there's been amazing matches. We've had so many people come up that freaking all the Triple H rehires, bruh.
Well, I ain't gonna lie now. A lot of them failed.
Oh no, but I'm saying we got content out of them. We got matches out of them.
I'm gonna say hero.
How much of it is relevant?
Michael Cole is top
look, as we go through, we'll go through the Mania matches, and I mean all of those had corresponding build almost, except for the multi-man matches, which I still ended up liking, which was surprising to me because I went into it hating.
Let's go through them.
You're not gonna act like all of them were amazing. Like, let's not do this.
Let's go through them. We're gonna go in kind of order they went in or close to it. Austin Theory versus John Cena. How do we feel? I feel like this was the second worst match of the weekend.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Go ahead.
It was the right result. It was just the finish was so freaking blah.
Second worst match of the weekend.
It was what I was expecting because Cena was just brought there to put Theory over and it's like, okay, cool. I think somebody commented about his ball spot showing up. Like, yeah, he was just brought there literally to put him over, and that's what Cena and the old heads are a lot of times brought in at this point to bring him into.
Not the infamous Cena ball spot.
So I mean, like, it was an okay match. It was solid, but I mean, it went the way we expected. Like, Cena wasn't gonna win the title because you had to put him over.
I don't know. I was kind of scared Cena might win.
I never thought Cena was gonna win.
That would have been so, bro.
It was.
I wouldn't mind if it like Jay White would come out like today and take the United States title off.
No, it's only Bray Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt, unfortunately,
he's sick right now. So
yeah, I don't know what's going on with Bray.
And that's the worst part.
They said his camp
last week any other match. They didn't have the DC to write him in a match. They was like, what, screw you, just sit there.
No, but he had a real life problem, like, and maybe.
I did. By the way, LA Knight and Bobby Lashley not doing that on WrestleMania. When LA Knight is literally the third most over person in the whole thing.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yep.
Bro, if you watch, ain't no way you telling me you watch Friday at that Battle Royal and saw how over LA Knight was. He went on.
Listen, LA Knight winning Money in the Bank. Just you heard it here.
But I've been preaching LA Knight's praises since he was Eli Drake, bro. I said when that nigga was fighting for the NWA belt, I was like, yo, this nigga got
that rock coming on. Like, keep moving.
Let's go the men's spectacular tag team.
Listen, just before I get my opinion on that,
I thought we were going to order.
Theory.
No, I'm going in the real order, not the show. This ain't.
Okay.
Theory and Cena was, good match. Could have been great. Bad finish, but men's showcase. One of the better matches of the night. You know what I mean? I love the finish in that one. You know what I mean? Ricochet was going crazy in that, John.
Ivar hit a moonsault.
Definitely. Chad Gable with the German suplex on Braun Strowman. The moments in that match was top tier. So Angelo
Dawkins bleeding this man.
It was way better than I thought it was going to be. I went in ready to hate this match because I was like, these are two good tag teams that you could have gave me 2 tag team matches that would have been amazing either way, and they made it work. They really did.
Shout out to them. That was
I was
amazing.
pleasantly surprised by it.
Next up, we got Seth versus Logan Paul, and to me, it's 100% lived up.
Yeah,
Holy.
them boys brought it.
And we got a fun appearance from KSI in which he got
That match
Paul
was
slashed
hilarious.
to a table.
He went through KSI went through the table in a prime suit, bruh.
That match was hilarious. They get my props.
You mad, bro? And he got pulled up.
And freaking that makes Logan Paul freaking he's like 1-4 now. He's a modern day Andy Kaufman.
He's 2-2.
What?
2-3, 2-3. Hey.
What?
Yeah, he won Rey Mysterio, then he beat The Miz.
Oh, I forgot about Rey Mysterio. I was only thinking about him beating The Miz. Okay.
Yeah. So
and then he lost to Roman. Okay, he needs to lose.
The Miz beat Rey, so
but he can be a modern day Andy Kaufman.
Is he 2-3 or 2-2? 2-3. 2-3.
I know he's lost more than he's won.
Roman, Seth, who else he lose to?
I thought he had lost to Rey Mysterio. But no, they won the tag team match.
Yeah, they won a tag team match, and then he beat The Miz 1-on-1. So he's 2-2, right?
I guess so.
So, all right, that ain't really bad.
He's breaking even. Better than his boxing career.
Right.
But
that is wild. This is a wild statement.
He has. Can we talk Logan Paul? Logan Paul has 100% stole Hangnail Adam Page's finisher. It is no longer the buckshot lariat. It's the Maverick lariat now.
Listen,
Hangman got to get his finisher. Hangman got to stick to the old what's that backpack driver like thing that he does called? It's
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Logan Paul might be a top 10 wrestler in WWE right now.
Logan Paul, for him to be a TikToker, he's good in the ring. And
bro, he's
Seth
so
Rollins
good.
is like literally so over. You can put him in a match with anybody.
Yeah, Seth Rollins can do no wrong.
He
That man was he was the
champion.
wrestler of the year with a losing record. He had like a 76% loss rate and was still almost unanimously voted as wrestler of the year on every platform. Because
right now Seth Rollins is over, but he's
good, but he does the work in the ring too.
No, I'm saying that
Definitely.
too. But she was like to her friends, like, why are they wasting their talent? It's like because Seth Rollins is over, like he's a top tier wrestler, but they refuse to book anybody to get the title off of Reigns.
But you got to think Seth's already.
So they have to leave him to boost other people over for right now.
Seth was the first ever NXT Triple Crown, or was that Johnny?
Until they figure out what to
Seth
do with him
won every title.
Put him somewhere in mid card stuff until they realize what.
Logan Paul is also
I don't know if how is Logan Paul mid card?
I said they're gonna put him on mid card.
Oh, he's talking about now. Even though I think
I'm talking about like they're gonna put Seth Rollins like putting people over and stuff on mid card. That's what they're gonna put him in.
Logan Paul is also very, very famous. Very, very.
Yeah, but Seth is one of those guys. You can put Seth in if you want to put Seth in a title picture. You can do Seth versus Roman Reigns at any point in time, and the story's already.
We know Roman Reigns will win.
All right,
well, but I'm just saying we're not talking about the result. I'm just saying that with Seth Rollins, you can literally use him anywhere. He's literally one of the best wrestlers in the world. Period.
I'm not saying it, but we know what the results would be. That's why they put the talent.
Wait.
No, we thought we knew what the results were going to be. We thought Cody was going to win. He did not.
And so at this point, what reason do I have to believe that Seth Rollins will be
because Cody didn't beat Roman? But I don't think we're going to Seth.
Seth did beat Roman.
I would say he did beat him. It was by disqualification though, so he didn't get the
win.
He did get the win.
You still got that angle to work off, and I feel like right now, if Seth was to beat Roman, it wouldn't be like, oh my God, man, we just lost the champion. No, you can literally put the title on Seth and be good. You know what I mean?
I would say he's gonna carry.
Okay, we gotta move on. Like I said, we got 9 minutes. Becky Lynch, Lita, and Trish Stratus versus Damage Control. By the way, shout out to Dakota Kai and Io Sky. They were amazing again.
They worked their asses off.
It's looking like they starting to get in that rhythm because the Io versus Becky the other day on Monday was crazy.
It was a banger.
Becky
Man,
why
can't they win, man? Why can't Damage Control just get a W? But it was.
It seemed like they got a story. Bailey said the dream is over, so they got a story out of it.
Maybe we get it Raw after Mania, but I think that match it was good. Lita and Trish Stratus can both still go at their age, and that's not to say that they're at that old. I think Trish Stratus is like 47, and Lita's like somewhere right in there too. But I thought they both looked super good for their age. I mean, Io Bailey and freaking Dakota Kai, or Io Bailey and Dakota Kai. They're three of the best female wrestlers in the world today. Period, point blank. Becky is one of the 4 horsewomen. I mean, come on. I still am not a fan of these multi-person matches, though. So many people in the ring.
Just empty booking at this point.
They got to fight their idol, so that's a dope thing always for them. How you feel about this match? It was actually really good. I was shocked by it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good match. I mean, I liked it. Dakota Kai and Io did their thing. Lita and Trish still can go. I mean, and it was a good finish. I like the manhandle slam off the top rope. You know what I mean? And I didn't see the match ending any other way other than Becky pinning Bailey. So
man, I thought the Damage Control maybe was gonna. We were going heel centric because we thought that we were going to get this huge babyface ending that we didn't get. But it makes sense. It makes a lot more sense in the scheme of things now, though. Damage Control losing.
I'm gonna say this: my 2 favorite entrances came up next. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. That man had a whole vignette about the police coming out. He came in with the Rey Mysterio mask, and then for the first time, I'm like, that's Rey's son. For the first time, I'm like, is that Rey?
When he came in the prison van.
And had the handcuffs and came out with the. I'm like, that's fine.
I still think he should have got the W. I think Dom should have won this, but whatever. Rey's going into the Hall of Fame. You can't have him getting the L right after he went into the Hall of Fame. That'd be mad.
I was telling Tori, I'm like, I'm sorry. I wanted the lowrider. I was asking all week for the lowrider. I was like, Dom got coming in the lowrider. I didn't get it from him. But Rey came in to a Snoop Dogg song, and then I promise you, I went crazy when I heard I Lie, Cheat, I Steal.
They were I would say they were like, we're paying for licensing music.
Did you do that right?
When I heard I Lie, Cheat, I Steal in the lowrider, I lost my. I'm like, Eddie, I miss Eddie. I ain't gonna hold you.
I see why they gave us Rey with the W though, because they did give us feel good moments, because they knew they weren't gonna give us the feel good moment at the end.
Dom was amazing because Dom threw water in his
Bruh, when did Dom get so good? Go back, check the old videos. We have talked bad about Dom when he first started. He had a lackluster run as freaking tag team champs with his dad. But Judgment Day, this kid blossomed. Like, we have watched Dom Mysterio become like his own wrestler. He's not just, I mean, he's still Rey's kid, but bro, Dom's a damn good heel.
Yes, he's actually quite a nice heel. I enjoy.
He's got that punchable face.
If you get a bit more of that ring,
and now his old lady's got the goddamn.
If he get a bit more
SmackDown Women's Championship,
like carry a villainly on his own.
Well, we're about to find out if he does, because Rhea is the SmackDown Women's Champion now, and Judgment Day is on Raw. So we're about to find out if Dom can swim on his own. I'm intrigued to see.
We're gonna talk about the other thing later. That match on night 2. SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte. Oh, how did you had anything on that match?
Rey and Dom.
The entrances, I love them. Only thing I want to say, I just need Dom Mysterio versus Bad Bunny at WrestleMania Backlash.
It's in Puerto Rico.
That's gonna be a hot match.
That's gonna be a banger.
I'm gonna do all kind of crazy heel stuff. Next up might be, I'm fighting for it in my mind right now. I'm gonna let y'all know at the end of the show. SmackDown Women's Championship, Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley.
Whoo! They did it right.
It was a good match. I was like, I thought it went on a little bit longer than it actually did, because they just never seemed like it was going to end. But it was a quite good match.
Monte was like, this match been on for 45 minutes. Like Monte, me and
I'm
Joe.
That's how you
I
can
thought
tell
that match was
Monte's.
going for like
That's how
40.
you can tell Monte's an old school fan, kind of. He's like, dang, when they start letting girls go this long in the ring.
I was like, bro, like that mode went on for a minute. I was like,
But
dang,
no
but it
one,
was
but
good.
think
It was
no
good.
one got blown up or messy
Yeah,
looking.
it was good. Even though I felt
Charlotte's
like
entrance was a little bit of a letdown.
I think they messed up a little bit with Charlotte
Me
when
and
she
Joe
like hit the
arguing
nose a
about
little
this
bit. But
too,
other
though.
than that match was quite good. Like I gave them nothing but props for it. It was good.
Me and Jared arguing about that's how we knew the entrance, by the way. Me and Monte, when I told him alone, me and Jared were arguing about the entrance, and I was like, "This is a letdown." He was like, "This is a grand entrance." What you talking about? And I was like, "Monte, this is how I know how long the match was because me and Jared were arguing about her entrance the whole time."
That must seem like it went on for like.
But it
45 minutes,
was a
bro.
good
Like,
match,
dang.
and neither one of them got blew up. There were no crazy botches or anything. It was a really good match. But I mean, I've been saying for years, Rhea's the future of the women's division, bruh, and they finally put the belt on her. So let's go.
Listen,
Listen,
I agree with Lala.
the right person won. Yeah, Charlotte's entrance was a little, underwhelming, but the match was lit. You know what I mean? Definitely, it was in my top 3 matches of the night for night 1. You know what I mean?
It was really fucking good.
It might have been my match of the night one, but we're gonna talk about match of the week later. We got the finale, the Uso versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. They dramatized this match like crazy, and I ain't gonna lie, I loved it.
I ate it up.
I loved the hell of a kick, grabbed Jay by the chin. I told you this was gonna happen. Put him back 2 more times. I'm like, oh, just let the crowd feel it. Just let him eat it every kick. The crowd knew he was winning. And then on the stage, they tricked you too, Tori. It looked like Jimmy was coming in. KO came out of nowhere. Stunner. Oh yeah, this gonna end the match now. And they let him soak it in too.
And I've been saying it for months. You want to prove to me Vince isn't in control? You give me a tag team match, main event, night 1 of Mania. I've been saying this long before I'm happy it happened. No complaints. They did what they should have done. I'm all for equality. Women wrestlers to me just as much as men wrestlers. But god damn it, Sammy, KO, and the Usos deserve that main event.
Hollywood.
Usos versus Kevin and them. This was my favorite match of the night. You know what I mean? I just knew soon as, Mr. Kevin Steen and El
Generico never go wrong.
When they got back together, I'm like, yep, tag titles is going to them. You know what I mean?
Jim Cornette was punching the air somewhere.
Definitely.
Having Ring of Honor flashbacks, but goddamn, it's good.
Like, the finish was crazy. You know what I mean? The 3 haluva kicks that ended.
Bro.
You know what I mean? I knew once Sammy kicked out of the 1D, it was,
it was done.
Shout out to Michael Cole for making sure everybody knew that nobody's kicked out that movie.
Shout out to Michael Cole for getting amazing as soon as Vince. If Vince would have just stayed out of his ear a long time ago, I would have spent a lot less of my younger years hating Michael Cole as a commentator because he's been nothing but amazing since Vince left.
Monte, how you feel about the main event? The happy one. The happy main event.
Main event of night 1. The one that the internet didn't. No, I actually saw some people sad that the Usos lost.
I was sad the next day. And you told me know why I'm gonna say it. I don't know Monte here. Monte? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm sad that we're gonna go to night 2 and we get Monte opinion. I was sad because I realized quickly that we would never in my life will see the Briscoe versus the Usos.
Yeah.
And them literally my top 2 tag teams alive right now. So I was like, ever. And I'm like,
Briscoe's one of the best to ever do it.
And then
Mark said he ain't doing tag team wrestling no more.
And you can't blame him.
But
you can't blame him at all.
Hollywood, when he hit that tweet that said maybe we'll do it next life to the Uso, and Tori, an hour before he tweeted, I actually said, I'm sad. And then he tweeted, I got even more sad.
Yeah, bruh.
We really never go see the Uso and Briscoe. That's
definitely.
And that would have been like the ultimate brothers match. That's a real dream match now. Like, for real. But think, it would have been like the ultimate brothers versus brothers match. Like,
true, bro, like 100% brother. And I'm like, we are never.
Even though I know there are some people that would say, oh, but we got the Hardys versus the Young Bucks. Not the same.
Right. Definitely not the same.
The promos between them would have been amazing. 'Cause I'm sorry,
Yo, the Usos and the Briscoes would have had the craziest promos.
because the Briscoes was killing FTR in promo battle, but when they in
Yeah,
the
they
ring,
didn't
it's
want that
different.
smoke.
Usos,
In the ring, they was no. In the ring, they were so magic.
but the
So that dog
Usos
collar
could go
match,
with them though.
I go on record saying that's one of the best tag team matches ever. That third that third Briscoes versus FTR dog collar match, bro. One of the best tag team matches I've ever seen in my life.
By the way, we did say last year the Usos they needed something new to put themselves at the top when we was going over. I think they did it.
They did.
They did it. Them when the Street Profits was crazy. Then this match, and then Tori we get DIY tonight.
Bruh. Okay, we got to get through this because Raw after Mania has officially started.
I'll tell you what you thought about first the main event.
I don't really got no problem with the first main event. That went how it was expected. It was a beautiful match. I'm cool with it. Too bad the Usos aren't done. Unless they're gonna split them up and then make Jay go out the ring, which is like okay, maybe.
All right, let's go through this because this night had a little list buzz to it. We had Pat McAfee also beat up.
Oh yeah, Pat McAfee versus The Miz. Shout out to Pat McAfee.
And shout out my boy Pat coming back.
The third worst match of the night, but it wasn't even that bad. Brock Lesnar versus Omos. It was
better than I thought it would be.
That was a solid match.
I went into this only caring about one thing: is Brock Lesnar going to F5 Omos? Yes, he is.
It looked crazy too. He's so tall.
It was amazing. That's all I fucking wanted out of that match. It didn't go on too long. It was tight 7 minutes maybe.
I think about
it was fine. It was a fine entry match. I don't really have a problem with that match. It was fine.
It was better than Theory and Cena. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Brad, but you got to think if they'd have just tweaked that finish, we wouldn't be saying that.
I probably would still feel like it, but
don't worry. Finishes don't seem to be their thing. This WrestleMania.
Well, the first night was the second.
Yeah, the first night finishes bang.
But yeah, first night, yeah, but that second night.
Hey, the women's spectacular match. I'm gonna highlight and go over both of these same time. They didn't botch. I was happy.
They did.
They didn't.
There weren't any crazy
spectacular and
Ronda didn't even get in the match until the end, so she couldn't botch. So shout out to her.
Right. The women's spectacular was okay.
Okay,
I mean,
exactly how it was okay.
Brock versus Omos was okay as well. It's like, it was just a mid start for those two.
Was it better than Cena versus Theory? I think it was.
I enjoy Cena versus Theory more than
the crowd liked it. The crowd liked this match more.
That's just me though.
Yeah, as I say, I don't know if I think that Brock versus Omos was better than Theory versus Cena. The finish was just off on that.
Then we got out the pre-show. Because the first night started at 8:30. These two matches ended at 8:30. So I'm like, okay, that's the pre-show. That's cool. We got, dare I call it, my match of the weekend? Gunther, Drew McIntyre, and Sheamus in the hard-hitting.
Them boys.
This match was so fucking good.
This was when I first thought Cody might not win this. This match right here.
I'm not finna go into that. This match was a nice surprise. But
no, that wasn't no surprise. It's three of the hardest hitting, best wrestlers in the world in a triple threat match. The shit was amazing, like it should be.
Gunther, future champion. Let's go.
Listen, banger after banger
after banger.
Was nice.
That more had all I saw was people's bodies looking like
them. Bruh, 30 beats to the Baldwin.
They were brawling there. It was in there.
Gunther freaking gave the goddamn Final Symphony power bombs. Shout out him ripping off Wardlow. A lot of gimmick infringement going on in WWE right now. The niggas are ruthless. But when he power bombed freaking Sheamus on to Drew McIntyre, I was like, oh yeah, this nigga about to retain. Once you do something like that, when you power bomb, when you hit your finisher on a nigga onto the other nigga, yeah, you keeping your belt. And that was the first inkling when I was like, Cody might not win this. Because Gunther, in my mind, if Cody would have won, Gunther would have been the next big threat. If you take the Intercontinental title off of him, he's the next big threat for Cody, in my mind.
Next up, we got Jane Cena, aka Bianca
Jane
Belair,
Cena.
aka Mrs. WrestleMania, aka she don't lose ever in her life, even
3-0 at
Roman Reigns.
Mania.
She literally has went through everybody, literally, like outside of Rhea and Charlotte. She's went through everybody on the roster.
Everybody.
Roman ain't beat everybody on the roster yet.
I was just say, you want to talk about somebody that's really beat everybody on the roster?
Matter of fact, she beat Damage Control all three of them by herself.
She did do that.
Roman has 3 people with him helping him cheat. Bianca had nobody and beat all 3 of them and threw them on ladders like a little
Jane Cena.
She treated them like they were Nexus.
She is inflappable.
She's the GOAT.
But she's gotta lose.
Cena lost that mug in between beating everybody.
I think
at this point,
was more imperative for her to lose, in my opinion.
100%.
At this point, the only person you could get to take the title off of Bianca at this point is Charlotte.
Or Rhea. Rhea turning into Roman.
Man, I hate them doing that.
Well, you have to think we had Becky 2 belts, which was a good run. Becky 2 belts was a good run.
Man, I hate them doing that to Asuka, man. Ugh.
Asuka definitely should have got, but we also have to remember Asuka has held both of the women's titles before. It's not like Asuka's she's never had belts like Asuka.
No, it's just like 5 on these big months.
Yeah, but look at Seth Rollins, 76% and was still voted as the best wrestler in the world.
That's due to their book.
All right, Triple H is coming out. Let's try to get you there. How y'all feel about the Bianca Asuka, man? We all said
I think we all agree Bianca should. Well, I don't know how Hollywood feels, but I think Bianca should have lost the match.
Yeah.
Look, I actually thought Asuka was going to win. I thought both women's titles was changing.
I thought she would. Do you guys think she legit botched the Mist? Or was that a work? Was that a work botch?
Bianca ducked. I looked at that. She did.
Listen, Bianca said that shit not getting in my hair, not tonight. You know what I mean? So,
shout out to Bianca's entrance. I heard the story Triple H told about the contortionist girl. Her mother apparently died the morning of WrestleMania when they performed to do her entrance. She still came out and did her thing, threw her crazy legs up. I mean, it was a wild entrance.
Triple H is hyping up the crowd right now. Hell in a Cell, Edge versus Finn Balor mentor said it's probably going to because it needs darkness, and it still wasn't dark when it came out.
Yeah, it still wasn't dark when they got that RIP to the Demon. I think that might be it.
Hell in the Cell match.
Really good
match though.
Finn got the juice and they had to stop it.
He hit that man in the head. He threw that ladder. Finn got all that ladder in the head.
They did good. They did good for that match. I mean, Edge has always been like a very good wrestler when he's in there, especially with weapons.
And Finn Balor too,
underrated good wrestler, so I like it.
Well, first ever Universal Champion, multiple time NXT champion, founder of the Bullet Club.
I'm happy, Too bad he'll never. Well, I ain't gonna say never. Too bad as long as Reigns is champion, he'll never get that opportunity again. But I'm happy for Finn.
Damn cameraman cut the ropes on him. He had his chance.
I told Edge to call the cameraman, bro.
Hell, he said, "Fuck that! I'm just gonna throw a ladder."
And knock the demon out.
The demon went down to the concerto, bro.
It was so good. I think.
But you gotta leave it in Hell in a Cell.
Too much, and WWE don't. I think it was supposed to end a little different, but they were trying to. They rushed. You can tell they rushed in. They went through all their moves quick.
Do you guys think since UFC owns it now, maybe they get a little less afraid of the juice since UFC fighters be bleeding all the time?
They got a new boss, so we'll see. And last but not least, the match that I've said I felt cheated when it came out. Even though we don't have to be long on it because we did technically talk about it already, but Roman versus Cody.
I mean, he had two major problems. The ending was a problem, and then the result was the problem. Because the result, that's one thing. But the ending, so anticlimactic. Dude that you beat earlier comes back.
Damn good match, though.
To do that. I'm like, that's one of the most basic interrupt finishes. Like, it was just so.
At least ugly. It wasn't a dusty finish.
Like, it was such an ugly finish. Like, it was.
I thought it was. Dusty
the finish
finish
was better than the match that Edge and Finn Balor. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, the finish. Like I said, even though we all thought Cody was gonna finish the story, I'm a firm proponent. I've been saying finish the story. I didn't hate Cody losing because it made me. I actually was like, oh my lord, he really didn't win. Like, but we'll see.
Rip WWE.
Triple H is thanking the crowd because again, it's no longer family business.
Because it's over. It's over.
Before we go, we gotta do match of the weekend overall from every match, every show. I'll tell you what your match of the weekend.
Mine, I'll take Seth Rollins and Logan Paul. That movie was hilarious. Like I just genuinely enjoyed watching it. It was funny. I genuinely enjoyed watching that match. So that'd be me.
How the hell match of the weekend? That's including everything. ROH Supercard, everything.
Match of the weekend.
Stand Up Deliver had a crazy. What's the name?
Match of the weekend might have been as much as I love Seth versus Logan. For me, it's a tie between Usos and Sammy and Kevin and the triple threat, the Intercontinental. I might have to give the edge to Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew.
T Rams over the whole weekend.
The whole weekend. I honestly, I think I'd have to the match that I enjoyed the most, and I mean, if you've watched any of the shows, you've come to know this. In any time that there can be shots taken at Tony Khan, I mean, Logan Paul stole the buckshot lariat, bro. Logan Paul, I have to agree with Monte. Logan Paul and Seth Rollins was my match of the weekend. With a close second being Gunther, and that triple threat was piece de resistance.
I'm gonna quickly do this. Triple H thanking all the people out. So if anybody not watching, if you want to quickly go to it. However, Johnny Gargano, Grayson Waller is up there.
It was good.
Also, Charlotte and Rhea is up there. The Gunther triple threat match.
Oh, were we not doing a women's too? Okay.
Oh no, I'm just did it all up because we're trying to get out there.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Charlotte Rhea. Charlotte proved what I've been saying to all y'all. Charlotte and Judy are the two best wrestlers in the world. Now, if you ask me character-wise women, Sasha number one. And Kyrie is up there with her. But if you just say wrestler, just pure ring, Charlotte and Julia. I don't know which one I would pick. If you ain't never watched Julia, go watch Stardom. She is incredible.
She'll be the one to take the belt. She'll take the belt off of Sasha when Sasha's ready.
What if Kyrie Sane show up tonight? That'd be dope.
That'd be sick. I'm still holding out for Jay White. Switchblade era could enter WWE.
I think Triple H is about to make the announcement that Endeavor is
purchase the company.
Triple H said he ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate y'all. Yeah, she is really good, Lala.
Yeah, Charlotte kills.
She is.
She's Ric Flair's daughter, bro.
Now, a lot of times her character, I see how it annoys some people. But when she get in that ring for a big match, you know it's going to deliver.
Bruh, Ric Flair's daughter.
We're going to get out of here. Monte, where can they find you?
Your boy can be found everywhere. It says Monterey Hudson, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all over. You can also find me in the shadows, waiting for my next prediction to try to save the WWE universe.
As,
you know, unfortunately, it has been slain. And we will see if it can be brought back from the dead in the future. Appreciate y'all joining. And them boos are not pleasing.
Well, now they are cheering because Triple H said we ain't going nowhere, and we are the WWE. They started.
Oh, you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about.
All right, Hollywood. Where can they find you?
Man, you can find me anywhere the Blur Cartel is: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. Also, blur.com. Make sure you check that out. And also, Hollywood_Sensei215 on all social media platforms. GGC Mafia, we in the building.
They are booing Roman Reigns like crazy. Which they should. He's a heel.
They should. That's what they're
Tori, what
supposed
can
to
they
do.
find you?
AfroCommy765 on all platforms. Of course, here on Overall 99 Media. Be an Overall 99 scumbag. Casual conversations on Wednesday. You are now currently turned into Just a Fan Wrestling. So we're here keeping it flagrant, something incorrigible. You know the vibe.
Yeah, you can find me here every week. We'll bring Friday for the regular show. We had to do a special today. Go and watch, enjoy you some WWE. Enjoy your time. We finna watch. Roman Reigns is in the ring now, I think. So you know his interest take 5 minutes. I appreciate y'all. And by the way, I know I ain't say it last time, so I'm gonna say it this time. I know you don't know who we are, but soon you will. But until then, it's
Who are these niggas?